Only after seeing the making of Mahjong tiles did I finally understand. The making of Mahjong tiles is no less complex than producing electronic chips. This is the largest Mahjong production base in Taizhou. The first step is preparing the powder for pressing. They pour the prepared powder into the molding machine. The powder is evenly leveled. The mold aligns under the hydraulic press. The hydraulic press applies several tons of force. The pressing process requires precision. With 50 tons of pressure, the material is pressed for 3 minutes. The high pressure makes the plastic molecules reconnect and solidify. The workers clean off the residue. Small patterns start to form in the Mahjong mold. This mold corresponds to a set of Mahjong tiles. The workers place a new mold and place the pattern plate over this new mold. Then they cover everything with an additional module. After properly stacking the molds, they activate the hydraulic press again. The hydraulic press is activated again. Then the second pressing is completed. The mold residue is precisely cut. These scraps are collected for recycling. They put the lid back on the Mahjong mold. Then they proceed with the third pressing to set the patterns. This process transfers the layer to another set of molds. The system pushes the molds off the platform. Workers lift the original Mahjong mold and transfer it to the workbench. 110 small magnets will be placed in the designated spots inside the tiles. Some tables are programmed to recognize magnetic tiles. Electronic tables can sort and distribute the tiles to players without manual intervention. On the base of each tile, they evenly spread the special powder. Then they place this mold onto the plate, aligning everything correctly to ensure the powder is evenly distributed. Once this step is completed, they switch to another measuring module. Then, with a large spoon, they take a portion of quartz sand and pour it over the measuring mold, ensuring the sand grains are evenly distributed. The quartz sand is used to increase the weight of the tiles. Each Mahjong tile must contain exactly 10 grams of quartz sand. They use a hammer to lightly tap the edges so the quartz settles better. Then they pour 7 kilos of resin powder into the base. They use a spatula to evenly level the powder. Then the hydraulic press is activated. The molding system realigns itself automatically. Using immense force, all the materials are pressed to form a solid block. The pressing time is 180 seconds. The workers move the Mahjong mold aside and remove the excess resin. After cleaning, they transfer the mold to the workbench. A thin layer of resin powder is spread over the surface of the tiles. The press performs multiple consecutive compressions. The temperature is raised to 240 degrees Celsius. The intense heat causes the surface layer of resin to melt. This process gives a smooth and glossy finish. An airstream is applied to cool it quickly. The mold is flipped to the other side for removal, and the Mahjong tiles come loose. The blocks are pushed for collection. The tiles are still in a raw state, so the next step is polishing. A large rotating drum spins continuously. This machine is designed to polish the tiles. Inside the rotating drum, abrasive pellets and polishing agents are added. The Mahjong tiles and abrasives are randomly poured in. In another drum, the tiles are separated from the abrasive residues. The next step is inspection. The tiles are transferred to a conveyor belt, which moves them to a rotating system. The system uses centrifugal force to guide the tiles onto a smaller conveyor belt. The tiles are pushed for inspection. Workers inspect the tiles to identify possible defects. Defective tiles are removed. This step ensures the quality of the final product. The inspection process is strict. In a set of 110 Mahjong tiles, usually 10 to 12 tiles have defects. The tiles that meet quality standards are sent for printing. The automated system uses smart technology to ensure precision. At this stage, the graphic patterns will be applied. The inkjet printer identifies the patterns on each tile. Even if the tile has multiple shades and details, the machine prints everything with precision. The tiles are cleaned with special absorbent paper. Each side of the tile is carefully cleaned. The final inspection is carried out, checking the correct number of tiles in each set. Thus, a new Mahjong set is officially ready. After seeing this entire manufacturing process. And did you know that Mahjong tiles contain magnets inside them?